How's it going, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to the first episode of In Depth. We're going to be talking about social media and whether or not it's good or bad, why, and how we can better utilize it if you're interested in doing so. So, to start off, I'm going to talk about what social media was for me. And I just want to say if you see me looking off to the right, it's because I have key points that I want to talk about. So, I'm probably looking at my computer screen to reference that. So social media for me used to be a gateway to endless or countless hours of scrolling, liking, couple laughs here and there. Not really, no really end goal, just time wasted. So um, it kind of brings me to the point of a quote that always stuck with me is, "You are what you intake," because who you follow, why you follow them, what you watch, and how much you unconsciously consume when you're on social media does matter, whether you think about it or not. So we subconsciously go into a comparative mindset when we constantly see and watch the good times people post, um, which leads to feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, unhappiness, etc. On top of if we're already in a rut or having a bad day, week or month, and that can either make or break your journey to be genuine to yourself and happy with your life. So it's a common problem that we see a lot of people, whether you do or not, it's hard um, to see all the good things that people post, and especially if you're having a bad time, you kind of start comparing yourself to them and wishing you were in their shoes and so on and so forth, and you do that subconsciously whether or not you know. So I'm not trying to say it's bad to watch what you like and follow people who make you laugh or people you know and see what they're doing. All I'm trying to say is be mindful of what you watch and be mindful of how it makes you feel, especially if you start feeling those feelings that I listed or said before. So one of the ways that you can mitigate it and kind of um, help if you're one of those people is kind of making sure that you're minimizing your time on social media. So maybe set a time limit on apps that you want to get on, but you know is no good for you. So maybe set them for like an hour a day, hour and a half, something like that. That's what I do to kind of keep me in line, because I mean everybody uses social media and everybody scrolls and does stuff like that. So also another thing that you can do is kind of be selective in who you follow and kind of ask yourself if who you follow serves you and who you want to be and what you want to do. So examples of this could be pages that kind of give you perspective, they add knowledge, they give advice, even if it's about hobbies. Like for example, myself, I follow pages that talk about lifting, nutrition, and how the body works, psychology, and stuff like that, because it's what I'm interested in. But it also betters me in a way that it teaches me new things and it serves a purpose, because without following those pages and kind of seeing all these things, I honestly would not probably be doing this right now if I hadn't seen all those videos and motivational quotes and perspectives from individuals who are more successful than myself. So that's just an idea for individuals who um, do utilize social media and may not really have an end goal or don't really see how it adds value. Maybe it can add value, and we can change the dynamic of the stigma behind social media and whether or not it's good or bad. So, um, hopefully, by putting out genuine and beneficial content, positive content, we can make the negative stigma that goes with social media a little bit better along the way. So that's what my goal is with this kind of videos and information. There's probably more credible people out there, and there's probably better videos who talk way better than I do. But for the people that don't watch those videos, but maybe they see mine, whether it's one or however many people end up seeing it, maybe it can help just a little bit. So um, this video isn't too long, and I just had some brief stuff that I wanted to say in there, and that kind of summarizes whether or not um, this applies to you. So if it does, then maybe you can do what I said, or maybe send me a DM or message, like, comment if you agree with this video, and if I said something that you disagree with, then feel free to comment as well. Any feedback is appreciated, and this is the first episode of many, so Like I said, I'm gonna keep these videos from 5 to 10 minutes depending on the topic and how much I can talk about. But I just want to give brief summaries of topics that are kind of charged with information, so that way it could spark some conversation between like-minded individuals who do see these things and want to be better, or want to better utilize their time that's spent on these outlets. So with that being said, this is the first episode. Thanks for watching, and if you agreed or disagreed or anything in between, like, comment, send me a message, and I just want to say thank you.